Viitorul e al tău, noi punem temelia. UTCB, construim pentru România. UTCB, Universitatea de Construcții București.
Hello everyone. Today I would like to present our recent works of research subject, third SIP. Title is Development and Classification Map of Bridge Groups in the Road Network of Tottori Prefecture. The name is long, so usually people say Tottori SIP. The Tottori SIP means the keyword is resilient and sustainable futures. My name is Wakahara from Ohsaki Research Institute. I'm the person in charge of this project. This project, Tottori SIP project, consists of three themes mainly. The theme A is development and developing a maintenance and management support system for the regional bridge groups using the reliable index. The theme B is development of the evidence-based policy-making-based group bridge management system for the regional bridges. The theme C, the achieving social implementation and policy development, the finding of the regional revitalization laboratory. After all, this one is RR laboratory. That is the Tottori universities. First of all, the Tottori Prefecture is the target of our research and development. The Tottori Prefecture has 2,020 bridges, and the least populated prefecture of Japan, and approximately the 500 kilometers west of Tokyo. As you know, the budget problem, or there is a severe budget problem for the bridge maintenance. Let's think about the ideal state for the infrastructure management and maintenance. And the management cycle done by the public sector, and maintenance cycle done by the private sector. The both cycle work well together. That means the ideal state of the maintenance and management. So the private sector is a company for the inspection, and the public sector is the plan and budget control. For example, 2018, the highway road bridge is collapsed in Geneva. As you know, that this one is structure engineer said repair soon, but budget problem, so they expand the repairment state cycle. So the collapse occur at I think August of 2018. So this is the mismatch of the both cycle, the management cycle and the maintenance cycle. The proposal of the subject Tottori SIP focus on the realized subject policy based on the evidence. We have many data, various data in the data lake. So for example, internet, spatial space, and sometimes we use control by the platform, data platform like Google, and we can make the evidence-based policies based on the data. The consensus formation between the taxpayer with the government. This is an evidence-based policy. So the Tottori SIP focus on the strategic policy, we mean based on the evidence-based policy making. So this shows an overview of our research and development component, but it's so complicated and busy. So the detailed one is I omitted. Thema A is given by the Dr. Fujita after my presentation, and Thema B is presented by Mr. Takeda after my presentation. Both thema with collaborate program with private company and universities. In Thema A, the Waseda University is Professor Akiyamatsu. Unofficially, unofficially. And Thema B is ISS and Tottori University. The Thema C is Thema sheet will start at this year, financial year this year. So this April will start it. But fundamental plan, I explained later. To explain briefly, the maintenance and management plan is divided into 16 parts of the 4 times 4 of the 4 categories. Categories means inspection categories, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the bridge condition by inspection, and 4 class A, B, C, and D of the importance level of the bridges, determined by the economic condition or disaster preventing condition, sometimes sightseeing road, or many items we included. So the 4 categories of grid condition is a solution for how to maintenance, and 4 class that A, B, C, and D is a solution for the how to manage. Of the 2,022 bridges managed by Tottori Prefecture, the inspection level category 1 is 10%, and category 2 is 70%, category 3 is 15%, category 4 is 5%. The category 1 is no repair. So category 2 is when to repair. Category 3 is repair soon. Category 4 is repair now. So that means category 2 is subject, how to make order. So specifically for the category 2 bridges, reliable index beta related to seismic resistance and calculated to take into account the deterioration, and repair period is determined from the time of the management class corresponding to each bridge in classification A, B, C, and D. So when is problem in category 2 bridges, estimating repair things based on the reliability index. The category calculating the probability that generated calculating the probability that generated action will expected or the bearing capacities. The estimating repair things based on the temporary changes in the bearing capacity with the management level set for each class. The flexibility adjusting the management level of the each across according to the budget. We will make the two data platform. The one for the left is the public asset platform, and one for the right is the infrastructure data platform. The infrastructure data platform corresponding to the maintenance cycle. This is a database that comprises the inspection and the diagnosis data of each bridges. That is updated every 5 years along the coordinate on GIS. GIS means coordinate on the GIS coordinate. The public asset platform is the platform which quantitative evaluate the social and economic value of the bridge at the usual time and the disaster times. And the typical data is traffic and population, traffic volume, housing, and location of public facility, as well as expected hazard of various disasters, distance to evacuation centers, and emergency hospitals, and other data. So this public platform is many parameters, and both parameters are using the rating, and we decided A, B, C, D class. For example, this one is traffic volume and disaster resilience term. For example, the classification. The red circle is class A, is important bridges, and green circle is also important, but in local areas. The blue one is sub-local, and class D is the usual bridges. Include some culvert, like small bridges. Previously, the cost of each bridge was set at roughly uniform and unit piece. The inspection and the repairment cost per unit is even to any bridges. So the class A and class B is, for example, important bridge. So the rising the sophisticated of the bridge maintenance by using the new technology, such as robotics and data science and any new technologies. And class C is effectively using the usual techniques. And class D is example, reducing maintenance cost and introducing the maintenance in which, for example, resident participant or resident participants. So both platforms created the good relation of the maintenance cycle and the management cycle. So both cycles work well together, so it means the ideal state of management. So the theme C is will start from the next financial year, the mainly the R&R lab has the role that human resource development and technology exploration and intellectual changes. That means the human future session. So we plan the RR Lab is the platform of each policy and each new technologies. Okay.